With this episode, we're starting to get into some of the bigger categories, starting off first with the documentaries. I don't claim to be an expert in this genre, but I have a lot of confidence giving my prediction to All That Breathes. This is an Indian doc that follows a pair of siblings that rehab injured birds. It's a poignant tale of remaining optimistic even within the most trying times, and hey, it's got cute animals. I also really like Fire of Love. Honestly, this whole category seems to be quite strong this year. But yeah, All That Breathes has my vote.
ठीक है
टाइम बढ़ गया था थोड़ा
वो तो हो जाएगा दीपक
छोड़िए
इसमें है ना
एक मिनट छोड़ खड़ा हो रहा है ठीक से
टांगे तो पलट लगी हैं
Oh wow, only one of these films is also nominated for Best Picture. I wonder which one could possibly win. Yeah, All Quiet on the Western Front has got this award easily as a result of what I call the parasite trend. It's important to note that Argentina in 1985 won this trophy at the Golden Globes and is a great film, but I don't think this will be the case at the Oscars. Both Parasite and Drive My Car won while also nominated for Best Picture, and All Quiet on the Western Front won't be any different. Not that it is undeserved, of course.
Entschuldigung. Die gehört schon wem?
Ja, aber ihr wohl zu klein für den Kerl, ne? Da kommt ihr mal wieder vor.
One of my favorite categories. I love animation and have seen all 5 of these nominees. All of them would be deserving of the award, except for the Seabees, which we aren't going to talk about. Anyway, I think Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is the clear winner here, having won the Globe with the Critics' Choice and the BAFTA. It deserves it, as its stop-motion animation is gorgeous and the new take on the story dealing with the theme of mortality is nothing short of amazing. But I don't know, this film just did not hit me like I was expecting. I found it a little too long, which is a weird complaint for a film that isn't even 2 hours long, I know. Turning Red is the only Disney representative this year. I actually quite like this film, but I'd be lying if I said I wanted it to win. The Disney bias in this category is very real, and anytime there's a year where Disney is not the front runner, I'm glad. Marcel the Shell with Shoes On made me cry. This is a hilarious mockumentary that is deceivingly happy-go-lucky. It fits in well with the traumatizing A24 library, one of my favorite films of 2022. But I really love this Puss in Boots movie. I never thought a film about a talking cat would turn me into that one Martin Scorsese meme, but here we are. This is a prime example of a franchise film aspiring to be something more than it has to be, and it is by far the best movie in the Shrek franchise. Yes, I said it. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish winning this Oscar would probably make my year, but alas, I am giving my prediction to Pinocchio because of the precedence. It may not be my personal favorite, but its win will be warranted.
All the things my eyes can see.
No, get away from me.
Everything is new to me.
You, stand back. Don't come near me.
What I said about best costume design kind of also applies to makeup and hairstyling in that it too is hard to predict. This year, I look at the superb recreation of the iconic Elvis Presley and Austin Butler's look, down to his differing hairstyles given the decade, not to mention that final sequence of the King singing Unchained Melody at one of his last shows. Butler is not an exact look-alike to Elvis, but the makeup artist somehow perfectly captured the star's likeness. And then I look at Tom Hanks' terrible prosthetic chin and immediately decide that Elvis is not getting my prediction for this category. Yeah, I'm actually going with the Batman on this one. All of the characters have this style to them that perfectly fits in with the dreary Gotham City, but have you seen Colin Farrell in this movie? He's nearly unrecognizable as the Penguin. Just look at this side by side. Give it the Oscar now. Finally, for the end of this episode, we have production design, which has a vague name, but for those that are unaware, this category awards art direction. There's a long history of the Academy giving this one to Hollywood Center films or those with an otherwise similar vibe. Unfortunately for me making these predictions, there are 3 of those in this year's category. Kind of, if you count the Fabelmans. I think this one is going to be a dogfight between Elvis and Babylon. I still have not seen Babylon, so I can only really attest to Elvis, which has a great art direction when it's on screen long enough for you to take it in. Trust me, the best editing category in Part 4 is going to be very entertaining for you guys. Plus, The Great Gatsby, another Luhrmann film, won this Oscar. However, from the trailers, Babylon gives me a lot of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood vibes, which also won a few years ago. It's hard to say which one will ultimately win, but I think I'm going with Babylon. Now I just need to actually watch it.